Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Christine, and today I've got the brightest, sparkliest, coolest nail design done with highlighters. Because why use nail polish on your nails when you can use school supplies? But look, don't they look so juicy, like candy, and so delicious? I licked them and they didn't taste good, so don't try that. Now, before I actually put this stuff on my nails, I did a few experiments, and I'd like to show you those experiments because we believe in science on this channel. If you don't care about my experiments, then you can skip ahead to this time code. But you should want to watch them because it's basically like your science class in school, but way more fun. So I'll leave it up to you. Watch all my video or do your science homework. So what you've been seeing is the brand new Simply Neat Miracle Mat, and it's what I'm going to use to perform my experiments on. For those of you who saw my other video on a similar mat, yes, the Uber mat is exactly the same as the Simply Neat mat when it comes to the silicone material. Bundle Monster also has one too. I'd say that the only real difference between them is that this mat has these raised circle things. It becomes like a little swimming pool for acetone or acrylic paint or glitter and all sorts of things so they don't go all over the place. For this tutorial, I won't need this part of the mat, but it may be something useful for you. So if you want a mat like this, honestly, any of these three will do. I put the links for all three down below and you can check them out and decide what's best for you. Ooh, now look at that sparkly silver holo. In an effort to make the highlighters sparkle, I wanted to paint them over top of a holo glitter. But first, which holo glitter do I use? And I think it's pretty obvious that the one on the left is way more jam-packed with silver holo glitters. Even though I'm trying to pump up the brush on the one on the right, it's just not quite as satisfying. I put the link down below to my favorite. And now I'm applying a peel-off base coat because anytime you wear glitter, you're gonna want to peel it off. First, because it's annoying to take off otherwise, and second, because it's really satisfying to peel it off. Speaking of satisfying peeling things, I'm applying some Simply Peel around my nails so I can easily sponge on the holo glitter and not have to worry about making a mess all over my finger. Why am I sponging on the glitter? Because that's the best way to put glitter polish on your nail and get maximum glitter coverage. The makeup sponge acts as a sponge, go figure, to absorb the jelly in the polish, leaving more glitters behind. Ooh, so much spongy goodness. And then I simply peeled it off. Like no big deal. Oh yeah, back to experiments. We should probably actually start those. I'm using the less concentrated silver holo glitter for my experiments because I don't want to waste my favorite one. And I'm just filling in a bunch of boxes on the mat with the silver holo glitter because we're gonna do a bunch of different experiments with the highlighters. On one of the boxes I added a quick dry top coat because I'm curious to know if the highlighters actually go better over top coat than just the glitter. Let's label this so I don't forget. I am drawing upside down. Now check out my shitload of highlighters. Who knew there were so many kinds? Let's just call this regular highlighters, liquid highlighters, and gel highlighters? Weird. Let's start off with regular highlighters, because I know you've all seen these before. You know, highlighting your textbook that you don't actually read. They're applying okay, but I think I'm getting a little bit of pooling. Is that the word I'm looking for? As in, it's not really infiltrating all through the holo glitters. It's kind of like sticking in some sections. But the colors are blending together quite nicely, and oh look, now it's like a sparkly rainbow gradient. I love it. Let's mark it with an R for regular, and now let's try liquid highlighters. Liquid highlighters were always my favorite kind of highlighter in school because they are so much more satisfying with their juicy, inky flow. Oh, look at all those juicy colors. Can someone please also confirm that this is their favorite kind of highlighter for the same reason so I don't feel like such a crazy person? Either way, look at how awesome this result is. Yeah, these highlighters are clearly way more saturated in color, they are brighter and more vivid, and they blend together better than the regular highlighters. You are so basic! I label it L for liquid, and I don't even know if highlighter comes off this mat. I hope it does. And onto the last highlighter, gel highlighters. It kind of looks like a thawing popsicle, or maybe a shaved carrot. Okay, this color's weirder than a highlighter should color. It reminds me of a wax crown. Crayon, I know, I say crayon, like crown. Whatever, blame it on the Canada. Well, this looks like shit. Either that or a delicious snow cone that I kind of want to lick. This highlighter doesn't even draw properly. I wrote a G, I swear, there's a G there. Look, see, I told you you'd actually learn something useful for school. Don't get gel highlighters. Alright, now let's take our favorite highlighter type, the liquid one, and try it over a top coat. Because an experiment isn't finished until you've covered all the possibilities. And I'm getting a weird pooling effect, presumably because the top coat acts as a resistant barrier. Let's try the gel one again, just for shits and giggles. It's still ugly. Okay, both of these experiments failed. Let's go back to our winner. So now I'm taking the winning highlighter set and color by color, I'm gonna draw on a rainbow. It's really that simple. When you put on the next color, if you overlap it a little bit on the previous color, then you get a bit of a blending effect, so it's like a real gradient. Woo, girl, that pink is so pretty, and look at that purple blend. It's magic. And then we do the orange, and then the yellow. Don't forget the tip. I decided I want the colors to be a little bit brighter, so I just went over some of the colors a second time. Just make sure when you're doing this that you apply light pressure with your highlighter tip and don't like stab it into your nail. I did that on my other finger, and this is what happened. When you're satisfied with your colors, add a glossy top coat, and now everyone at school gon' be jelly of you. Wow, so beautiful and hollow and rainbow and sparkly and all the things that are good in this world. And how easy was that? And it took like 0 time to do it on my nails once we got past all the experiments. In fact, it's so easy and takes so little time that you could probably do this in class. Just thought I'd plant that idea in your head. Don't tell your mother that part. Oh yeah, I should probably clean up this mat. So it's really easy to clean these mats. You just peel up the dried polish. Oh no, we forgot to look at what was on my other hand today. How could you forget, Christine? I can't for the life of me find who suggested this, but one of you on YouTube said I should do a what's on my other hand thing. And today, it's this gorgeous black holo. It's got hollow glitter and a black hollow base with gorgeous flakes throughout. And you can see all the colors of the rainbow. I put the link down below for this polish, and that's it for today's What's on My Other Hand, as it seems a lot of you are curious to know. Stop procrastinating, start cleaning! I just took a cotton pad soaked in acetone and rubbed it all around the mat, and it took off the highlighter no problem. Thank God, because I would be pissed if I ruined this. Scrub a little harder to get the glitters off, and bam, your mat is clean and you can start all over. Just when you thought I couldn't make this video any longer, I'm gonna make it even longer with some peel porn, because it's just oh so satisfying to see me peel it off. You my favorite peel-off base coat. I love you. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and see y'all next time. Bye!